Okay, kiddies, I know a lot of you people have mentioned it, but a lot of you people have talked about it enough. It's time to show you what's inside of my Fisher BSR record changer. As you can see here, I like to show you what it does. And yep, I removed the C-clip out of this. Then yes, I took the turntable out and removed the C-clip. You can see the C-clip is right there. And I want to show you what's inside. This turntable, as you see, it does not have a belt in there because this is an idler wheel. This is a motor-driven record changer. There's no belts on there, and you can see what's inside. Yep, everything is clean. It runs very well. The idler wheel runs very good. It's in stable condition. That's nice and clean. And you can see what's on the top right. That's the cam. The cam wheel is where you can tell you what the record's where to land. What you can do is hit the auto button, and you can see there's the thing that moves around like that. Yep. Try to land on this depending on what the size of this record or anything like that. There's that little clip right there. Yeah, that's where the arm rests. Where the tone arm goes. If you lift the tone arm up, you have the motor. It's moving, and of course, it goes right in the record, or even in the position where it stops. And I know there are a lot of people who've had actually some issues with BSR record changers. Here's what you can do. If I have what's going to happen if my BSR seized up, or if it dries up. Here's a good idea. Why not get to oil up with some other ingredients? I recommend to clean my BSR using 3-in-1 oil. Yep, 3-in-1 oil is to lubricate, cleans, and prevents rust. This is what I'm using for my record changer if my BSR is seized up. So if there's a lot of issues with it, I'll have to put it up. Everything is oiled. It looks pretty good. And you see that's one. It works pretty good, and it's already been greased up. See that there's sometimes it doesn't have any problems. And the idler wheel looks pretty good, if you can tell. That's how you can do clean. Here's what you can do. If there's a problem, you can take it out, clean it with using 3-in-1 oil. You have to re-grease it as well. And also, you can take this one out, then you can clean it up, lubricate it. Yep, everything's lubricated. You have to take it out and actually lube it up with 3-in-1 oil. That would give you a lot of protection against my BSR changers. And this is actually a BSR made. It's a top of the line BSR record changer. I would really like to recommend this if you love BSRs. I know Cassette Master had this a couple years back when he showed his demo of his sound design. What was it? Sound design stereo system had a BSR. Of course, it had a different sort of a BSR changer, but it's got issues. The record was playing a little sluggish. It's unstable. Probably if you want to see it, just check out Cassette Master's video from 2009. And here's what the top looks like. When I was using this thing, take a look what happened. The emblem fell off, and yes, that emblem fell off. So I had to, maybe it should be re-glued. But enough said. And there's another thing I would like to show you what's on the back. Okay, the back of this Fisher BSR record changer. Here's the back of this thing, because this is pretty much like this, because everything is cleaned up. See, there's the gears, and there's a whole thing like that. And it says here for operation 125 volt AC. And there's that little patch cord for this, but that has a patch cord, has an AC power cord, and there's actually an RCA jack that has a built into it because you had to connect the and there's that screw right there. If you want to like replace it and put a new RCA jack RCA cables, you had to plug it right in here. If you have a longer cable, you can take it at the back apart, remove it, take this one apart, and install the new one. If you have to replace the BSR, if you have to replace the existing red and black RCA cables to have the red and white cables. And this is a pretty interesting one, but there's the that little star shaped thing. It looks like it's a cam wheel. Yeah, this is the cam wheel. It's where you can see that it has that little star shape on the front on that. That's a pretty nifty changer. I don't know the parts for it. And you can see the tag. I don't know if the tag is in here somewhere, but oh yeah, this is turned upside down. I think this is actually upside down. I'm not supposed. Oh, I have an idea. I was just have to look at it here, but here's something really cool. Okay, there you go. This is yep. There's that little thing right there. You can see what's underneath there. Yep, it has the BSR names on the logo. Yes, I found kind of interesting, strange enough here. There's yep. You can see it's a little squinted down there. Take a look at this. Yep, you can see that's the BSR. They put a later logo on there rather than the old one. It uses the model C142RA5. The serial number is actually XB3566392, and there's actually a S1VL8, and all the outlets above 120 volt amp 0-12 switch rating 3 amps, and the turntable number serial number is 21363, and it says on the bottom it's made in Great Britain. It's on the right side. It says made in Great Britain, and that's basically it. That's the labeling of that BSR changer. And I know it looks like it has plain letters instead of the old one, but it is actually, I don't know what year it's made. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't figure out what year it was made, or I don't know any of the date code. I don't see a date code on the record changer. I don't know if you have any information. Let me know. There's nothing on the back. I don't see a year manufactured in there. And that's you can see there's a label right there. It says the Fisher rather than Fisher, whatever you may call it. Here's your info label on how to avoid it, to risk of personal shock. You had to take it apart or something like that if there's any for repairing. And there you have it. That was the BSR, the inside of my Fisher BSR record changer. I do not have any information on what year it was made. I am not sure, but this is a serious. Is my thoughts on this, but if anything, what years is made, I don't know. I forgot. I don't know how to put this thing out because I believe it's probably mid-70s, late 70s. I'm not 100% sure. I have not. Probably mostly early 70s. I'm not mistaken what the year it was made. I found no info on that because you can figure out, leave a comment or whatever it is. So there you go. That's my inside of my Fisher BSR record changer. We'll catch you later.